Chicago Sky's point guard Chennedy Carter has been headline news here of late. Now she's in the news once again on the brink and the eve of the WNBA starting up its second half of the season. Chennedy Carter has made headline news again. Are her and her teammate Angel Reese feuding? But before we get off into today's podcast, tell a friend to tell a friend. Well, it appears that teammates of the Chicago Skies, Angel Reese and Chennedy Carter, are at odds. It's being reported that Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese have unfollowed each other on Twitter X. Now, you know Chennedy Carter has been headline news here of late. Now, you know she went on her epic rant about the ESPN ranking of the WNBA, and she had a problem with her being ranked number 24 on that list. Now, also, you know, she went on an epic rant the other day about, you know, the Unrivaled, where basically, you know, she called out the Unrivaled Basketball League. Chennedy Carter airs out a grievance after not getting invited to join. Now, I don't know what has happened. Has that sparked a controversy between her and Angel Reese? Because if you notice, when she went on that epic rant about the top 25, she put in the caption, you know, less minutes that she's played, better field goal percentage. I don't know who she was taking that dig at. I don't know who she was taking that shot at. But, you know, Angel Reese has been one of the, you know, the people that's been coming to the defense of Chennedy Carter. You know, she's backed her in everything that she's done. Now, you know, Chennedy Carter, you know, she's what they say, she's a hothead, and she was out of the WNBA for a while, and she's now got back into the league, but now she's doing some impressive things with the Chicago Sky. Like I said, averaging 17.2 points a game, 2.9 assists, 2.3 rebounds, and, you know, her play as of late, going into the Olympic break, it was stellar, and she's probably one of the main reasons outside of Angel Reese that Chicago Sky team is performing the way they're performing ever since she's been inserted into the starting lineup. Now, on the Knights game against the Phoenix Mercury, just before the start of the game, they announced that Chennedy Carter was not going to be into tonight's action. I know she was dealing with a bummed ankle, but she seemed that she was ready to go. And the announcement came down about an hour or two before tip-off that she was ruled out. And tonight's game, it showed. Without that, you know, floor general out there handling that basketball, making plays, getting to the basket, you know, with her pull-up jumper and her stellar defense, the Phoenix Mercury ran away with that game. They was up as much as 22 points. Angel Reese, she did what she could do. She had 11 points, 15 rebounds. As I'm looking at it now, you know, it's 1 minute left in the fourth quarter, and they down 20. But, you know, Chennedy Carter, that's a main piece to that puzzle. And without Chennedy Carter, you know, it's hard, you know, guard play is out the window. And that's why I said that, you know, this particular team needs to really focus in getting on another guard. Now, there's likes of people out there, Odyssey Sims, you know, she just got released from, you know, the Dallas Wings. But today's focus is between Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese. Are they feuding? Are they beefing? And the reports are out there that they're at odds with each other. And I don't know what Chennedy Carter was, you know, saying in that post that she had about the ESPN top 25. I don't know who she was digging at. I don't know who she was slighting at. But, you know, Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese, they feed off of each other. That is the heartbeat of the Chicago Sky. They feed off of Angel Reese's energy, and Angel Reese has backed Chennedy Carter in her play. Now, we go back to the incident in the first game when they played against the Indiana Fever when she knocked Caitlin Clark down. We saw Angel Reese cheering from the bench. You know, she's cheering her team on. She's cheering her teammate on. And we've seen the celebrations that, Angel Reese and Chennedy Carter have done after games when they won the game against Indiana in Chicago. Now, I don't know what the issue is. I mean, this is not the right time to have mutiny on the ship between two of your best players. They got to figure it out. A lot of people say it's almost like the Shaq and Kobe relationship, but they got to figure it out. You don't want mutiny on the ship going into the second half of the season and you're trying to make a playoff push, and then your two main players are at odds. So if it's any truth to this, that, Chennedy Carter has been slighted, like I said, she went on that epic rant when she was not, invited, to the Unraveled team. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, there's a lot of reports out there, people saying that, somebody posted something on Twitter and it said something about Angel Reese or something. And it said that, Chennedy Carter and the refs was the main reason that the Chicago Skies are, where they at now. And she liked the comment. And a lot of people focused in on that and saying, hey, she's, something's going on between her and Angel, because why would she like a comment like that? And it didn't reference Angel Reese as one of the reasons that Chicago Sky has been, playing the way they playing in the position that they're in. So I don't know, Chennedy Carter, it's the ebb and flows of Chennedy Carter, and everybody know who Chennedy Carter is. She was out of the league because she had some issues going on, and, she was gone for a year. Now she's back in, and, she's hot-tempered. And we saw that in the post-game press conference on the foul she had on Caitlin Clark. When they asked her a question, she said, I can't give you that answer in the heat of the moment because you're not going to like how I'm going to respond. So she said she needs time to process, and then she'll come back and answer the question. But we can't have this between Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese. That's not going to work out, man. You can't have mutiny on the ship at this time. I hope that, these rumors are false, but they did unfollow each other on Twitter X. And I don't know who keeps up with this stuff on how to find out who unfollows who. I mean, who sits back and watches that stuff and reports that stuff. But there's reports out there that they've unfollowed each other on Twitter X. So we got to keep a close eye on this, because Chicago, man, you're in a position to make a playoff push, and you came out the second half of the season and you stunk it up in this game against the Phoenix Mercury, and you took a beat down. And that goes to show that, Chennedy Carter is one of the mainstays of that Chicago Skies team, and you got to have both of your key players playing great at this time of the year. And you just can't have Angel Reese out there giving it her all, and then you don't have no point guard play to show for it. And I've always said, in the WNBA, you got to have stellar guard play to compete with some of these teams that are in front of you. If you want to make a playoff push and you want to jump over some of these teams, you got to have elite guard play, and you got to have somebody to do the dirty work. Now, we all know that Angel Reese does the dirty work, and Chennedy Carter, she's the spark plug. She comes out there and, she can give it to you. She can drive to the basket. She can play defense, hard-nosed defense. She got a lot of grit in her, a lot of tenacity. She can hit the mid-range game. She can hit the three ball. But it goes to show tonight, missing her, that's a main piece to the puzzle, and they got their hat handed to them. But we're going to keep a close eye on this, man, because, the rumors are out there, and hopefully this ain't true, but we know for a fact that they did unfollow each other on Twitter X, man. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this situation between Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese. Are they beefing? What's beef? I would like to know. It's out there, though. So do me a favor, guys. Leave your comments down in the comments section. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces. And remember, on your way out the door, do me a favor. When you put your shoes on, give this video a thumbs up.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Droppin' podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.